Let me move my mic. Do my button. I probably like it better with the button done. This is silly. I'm having trouble buttoning my top button on my shirt.
No, you're fine.
This is why you have a starting soon screen instead of going live
Yeah,
with your picture immediately.
yeah, yeah. I can see they're not going well.
Yeah. Anyway, I think we're ready to switch over to. Oh, I should, I should, go to here and say. I'll do it in general
Wait. Can I button up my shirt?
if you need to.
Okay, let me button it up. All right, I'm good.
Okay. I've said so in the Discord. I need to go back to my window where I can see what you're doing. I'm gonna bring your future coder screen into the situation.
Mm.
Um. Oh, how was your assignment that I gave?
Oh
The
my
print one.
gosh, that was something I was supposed to do yesterday, right?
Hold on, let me take your thing off screen. Okay, now you can find it.
Wait, no. That was something I was supposed to do yesterday.
I think so, yeah. But we can do it now if we need to.
Yeah, we might as well do it now. Holy smokes, I'm never eating that again.
What?
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. That's comment to myself. Um,
Okay.
but yeah, we could do that now. I apologize. We literally, I'm literally a mess. Um, okay. So we could do this via here, like on the feature coder, or
Let's do it on GitHub.
right.
I mean, we can come back and run it on Future Coder.
Yeah,
Oh, I forgot about the GitHub that you had GitHub code spaces. That's cool.
yeah.
Yeah, let's do it on. But can you zoom in a bit on GitHub
Wait,
Codespace?
wait, this one, the screen,
Yeah,
and then
yeah, that's looking better.
wait, it's not letting me zoom in on here.
Oh,
Right.
maybe it's not allowed on that website.
Yeah.
Um, Let me make it bigger on my
No.
screen in a way that won't show up. I just want to check that we're not.
Wait, did I just do something wrong? See text messages copied to the clipboard.
Preview, practice for the practice, to do.md, even more practice, on track. That's fine. Practice for the practice, working here, working tree. Yeah, I don't, yeah, we're cool. I can bring this in.
Yeah.
It's kind of small, but we'll deal with it.
All right. Yeah. I think homework should stay. I mean, that's what it is. I think that kind of work should be done outside of the sessions. I kind of feel like we're not maximizing on the sessions that way because it's still something I'm supposed to do in my own time.
Uh huh.
Um,
Well, but review is important, and
okay.
we should take time for it now if you didn't find time for it during the
Yeah,
day.
okay, fair enough. Okay.
So let's go to the file explorer for starters. I don't want to look at source
File
control right
Explorer.
now. It's
Wait,
the picture of picture. It's like the
the
picture of pieces of paper.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So look at the to do.txt, to
So,
do.md in 002.
okay.
Yeah. Define a variable called myString. It can have any string value. I think you've done that one.
Well, one portion of one portion of it. You saw me starting it. Yeah, right here.
Go back to
Remember?
the file explorer. I don't want to go into the version control view. You can click on to do.md in the, yeah, that's the one. Yeah. And then you can click back
Yeah.
on even more practice from there.
Oh, okay. All right.
So
That was the same thing.
my string equals the original fork. Yeah. So you've done the first item of the to do. So it's
Yeah,
up
but
to you
now,
whether you want to mark those done or leave it for me to mark them done. Um,
I can learn how to mark them myself,
yeah. So go
but
to do.md.
it's not done though.
Yeah, but the first item is.
Yeah, but I might as well finish what I started.
Okay, we can finish the whole thing.
My
Um,
character, my
so
string,
go ahead and do the
and
next step.
wait, which was using, but I have to do it in one line instead of it doing one letter at a time each line.
Well,
Um, hmm?
let's do the second checkbox now, and not worry about the third checkbox until we've already accomplished line 3.
The string on a new line. Oh, you mean like well, don't I need another variable? No, I don't.
You do not need another variable.
Yeah.
I think it's set to
Okay.
2 spaces of indent. Let's try to set that to 4. Oh no, it is set to 4 spaces of indent.
On the loop?
I was just seeing that on line 4, it looked like you only had a couple spaces of indent.
Mhm.
But if you hit tab, it'll probably give you all of them. That's better, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forget. I have to end it. Derp. Okay. So I mean, wouldn't this be a print
Yes.
function?
Yes, it would be a print
Yeah,
function.
print, and it will just print from each character in my string. Print not print my string. Um, why am I forgetting how to do not print character? No, right? No, print no. 'Cause then no, yeah. Like wait, no. That's not how it works. You told me how to do this. I'm completely forgetting how I did this.
Let's try running it now.
Okay, so I forgot. Right, run Python in terminal.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. See, I remember that part. The original fork. Technically, that was right because,
Yeah, that worked.
well, I mean for that portion. Okay. I don't know.
So the way you mark these done is you delete the space and replace it with an X.
Wait, okay. So delete the space.
Yeah.
No,
And
oh,
when
that's
and when you
easy.
look at it on GitHub, it looks pretty.
I like pretty. Um, okay. Use the end parameter of the print function to make all characters appear on the same line. Ooh, that's really advanced. How can I get it to come out all together in one?
I'm
How
going to
about
tell you how I would approach this. I would
oh
search on Google, I would search Python, print, and parameter. And
wait,
there's a Geeks for Geeks website titled Python and parameter in print.
mm,
And I pull that open, and it says, by default, Python's print function ends with a new line. A programmer with a C or C++ background may wonder how to print without a new line.
mm,
Python's print function comes with a parameter called end. By
mm,
default, the value of this parameter is /n, i.e. the new line character. Here, we can end a print statement with any character or string using this parameter. And the way to use a parameter in a function,
mm.
the way to use a named parameter in a function is to go to the end of what you've already typed in between the parentheses.
Oh, you mean like in between?
Yeah.
Sorry. There we
And
go.
let's say that we wanted it to be a tab between the different characters. You would
Wait,
type
the tab?
comma, no space between character and comma.
Oh, I thought. Okay.
Yep. Comma space.
Yeah. Oh, space. Okay, sorry. Oops.
END
END.
equal
Cool.
quote
Oh,
backslash
that sounds-
T. That's a forward
Whoa.
slash. We need a backslash.
Oh. Wait. This is no. This wasn't taught in
No, this is an extra credit.
huh. So this is a more efficient way of doing it. I mean, doing the loop
Well,
in one line.
it's a more advanced way. It's not very efficient in what I'm going for in the end,
Mm.
because we basically wrote 2 lines of code where we could have just wrote print my string. But anyway, run this and see what it looks like.
Ah. Okay. Let me see. It's very advanced. Wait. Not peak. Run the. But then it got spaces in between each one.
These are tabs. That's what /t does.
Oh, but I don't want it like that.
We don't, but
No.
we're going to get you there. The first thing I want you to do, though, is hit Control Z a few times and get back to the part where we were satisfying the second requirement.
Yeah.
And then leave this one alone and create a new file, like copy even more practice into even more practice. .py.
Wait, cop. Wait. Copy.
Or is there a duplicate? If you go over to the file explorer towards the left,
Okay.
not all the way
Yeah.
to the left, but the list of directories and
Oh,
files.
okay.
If you
Okay.
right click on even more practice, you might be able to get duplicate.
Copy. Such a
Oh, do
compare
copy,
download. Oh, copy.
and then do right
Then
click paste and see if it lets you do that. There is
skip
no
it.
paste.
Why not sort of V? Does that
Control. What about
do it?
you can try?
Control
You
V.
can try
Sorry,
Control
Control
V, see
V.
if it works.
Is that?
Yeah, that worked.
Yeah.
Now we have even more
Okay.
practice copy, but give it a better name than even more practice copy.
Okay. Wait, how do I edit? Edit. Wait, where's it? Where's this editing? Oh, wait, okay, there we go. Even more practice.
Even more practice. Perfect.
All right.
Now let's go back to that tab separated answer. I mean,
On this.
yeah, in this file, type what you need to make it look like it does in the second time you
One
ran
line.
it. Yeah.
No, actually, no.
It
It
was
was.
end equals.
Oh, you mean end? Okay, literally end.
Yeah, end equals
T
quote
quote. Of course.
backslash
It.
t.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna take a while to remember.
That's the one. And I'll show you a trick so you can get to running it easier.
Mm.
Click down anywhere in the terminal.
Oh, like here.
Yeah,
Okay.
and also hit enter to get us on a clean new line.
Mm.
Now tap the up arrow and it
Oh
repeats
yeah, you
that
showed.
command. Yeah, it works the same. This works the same way as the Python shell in that regard.
So repeat the
Oh,
last.
but I made a mistake because it's running even more practice when we want even more practice.
How do I change the path? Um,
I would. Do you see the run? I think there's a run button. Do you see it in the top right of this window?
uh, not here. Oh, you mean the
That one, yeah.
can't open file.
Click
Right
the little down
directory.
arrow next to the big arrow.
Oh, you mean
Run
not
Python
that?
file. Try that. It's not working.
Uh,
Okay, do it the way you did it before.
what? Wait, what you told me to do before?
Not
The upper?
not that exact one. The way that you initially clicked, that you right clicked somewhere and were able to click on run in terminal.
Wait, I didn't know it could let me delete that. Run and turn. Oh yeah.
There it is.
Sorry, gotcha.
Run Python in terminal.
What just happened? Something is.
I think it displayed strangely for some reason. Try running it again.
Uh-uh. Is it because of the way I named it? No, that shouldn't matter.
Oh, you used a forward slash. We need a backslash.
Uh, why do I keep doing that?
And
All
now
right.
you can use the up trick because it'll remember.
Okay.
Now that you've told it, now that you've used right click once, you can use. Yeah, okay, there
There
it
we
is.
go. There we go.
Now instead of a tab, let's make, I don't know, the letter V.
Oh, you mean this?
Yeah.
The huh?
So
What
delete
what the
slash T. I mean, delete the slash
oh
also,
oh all right.
and just see what happens with this.
Using the up arrow
Yeah.
thing. What just happened?
See if you can puzzle out what happened.
It it replaced each space with a V.
Yep.
But why?
Now try and equals backslash n.
N equals wait backslash N
Mhm.
is Nancy.
Yep.
All right. All right, and then up arrow
Yep.
trick. Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
The original word. So right now, what it did was, I mean, it did a space still, but it did like
It did
a
a new it did a
dash.
new line.
Hmm?
It did a new line between characters and a new line after every character.
Well, wait. Is this not like on these individual characters? I mean, sorry, individual lines. Like this is a line. This is a
Those
line.
are, yeah, each one of those is a line.
Yeah, and it's still like it looked like they still added a space. Oh, that's not a space. That's just the underscore. I mean, not the underscore.
That's the
Uh,
way it's being highlighted is a little bit confusing to me,
misleading. Yeah,
but
that makes it look like there's a space between the L and the dash. That's what I call them, dashes.
oh, but that's just an underscore character.
Oh, it's underscore. Okay, it's misleading. So it's an underscore. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, you said straight down. No, I did this before. I got this result
Yeah, it's the
before.
same as before. I
Uh,
I have a new plan. We've spent enough
uh,
time on this one.
yeah.
Instead of instead of well, I'll just no, I won't. Delete even more practice.
Oh, but you just get rid of it forever?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, oh, that's depressing. Okay.
We don't need it. And go to
Oh,
todo.md
do that on the right.
and take that line 4 and just delete it.
Oh, delete altogether.
Yep. I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, I guess that's what we do with life. Just delete things we don't
Yeah,
want.
requirements change sometimes.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
now the next step is to save these things in the repository.
Save in the repository. Oh wait. I think I remember. It was
Now
no, it
we
wasn't
now we
this.
can go to the version control portion of this. Or source
Oh, it's not
control.
there.
It might be called source control.
Yeah, we went through this again too
Yep.
last time. And it has to recognize that I made the
Yeah, and you
change.
have to click the
So the
plus button
stage.
to stage the change.
See, I knew it. I knew
Hmm.
it. And then now
Don't commit yet.
come.
You look at staged changes you have to do .md, but
Mm,
look at changes that aren't staged. You still have even more practice. So
Wait,
stage that one as well.
wait, how are you seeing? Oh, it does. Okay, now I see it. So okay, now I get it. As I
Now
go
we're
for
now type a commit message.
um.
Um, because you can do it anyway.
Wait, sorry.
I'm a commented man. Okay, sure. I'm committed man.
Uh,
Oh, there you go.
okay.
Yeah, commit that.
Yeah,
Oh, I get it. I'm a
yeah,
committed man because
it,
you're doing a
it,
git commit. That's good.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It,
And now
sync.
yeah, sync changes. That's good.
Okay, yeah. Now it's gonna push it all the way up to the
It's
top.
going to push it to github.com.
Yeah,
Well, it's going to
yeah,
push it to the GitHub servers, which are
yeah.
what you see on github.com.
Right,
Okay.
right.
That's cool. I'm going to
Yeah,
take that window away for now, and you can
thanks.
get future coder set up because we finished the homework
Ye-
review for today.
Yay,
Yay.
being productive. Okay. Um. Now we've been through this
Now
already.
full screen it.
Uh, oh yeah, yeah, of course, of course. And we've been through this already. Um, and what we didn't do yet. No, I don't think we did this part.
I think we
Things and
talked through
things. We
most of
didn't do that.
this.
But we didn't do this part. Oh no, these were just other examples of the way I could have done it.
Yeah.
We just never hit next.
Yeah, I think we can do next now.
Okay. Ooh.
Getting element at positions, range, and len. Looping is great, but often you just want to retrieve a single element from the list at a known position.
Hmm.
Here's how.
Hmm.
Let's type that code,
Copy.
except for the first line,
Okay.
which we already have.
Oh right. I was just about to delete it.
Yeah, right.
All right. I'm so exhausted. All right. Words. 0. All right. All right. Words. You ever been so tired that you can't even sleep?
Um,
That makes any sense?
I've been
Like,
like anxious and I can't sleep, but I haven't been tired that
yeah.
I can't sleep.
It's so weird to explain. I just thought maybe you've been through it to understand. Um. Okay. So type that out. Are we gonna
Now we're gonna
hit
run
a
it.
run? Okay. Wait, I did something wrong. I did something wrong. Wait.
Oh, we have things and we have words.
Oh, derp.
Yeah, have to
Wait,
change that.
okay, oops.
It's okay. Easy to change.
This is a snake.
Yep, that worked.
All right. I don't like snakes. Um,
Oh, we have to
so,
change snake to list for the auto grader to recognize it.
oh, okay. I like that better. Snakes are scary.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. This is the list. Okay.
Okay, that worked. In general, you can get the element at position I with words bracket I bracket. The operation is called subscripting or
Mm,
indexing, and the position is called the index.
mm,
You've probably noticed that the first index is 0, not 1.
mm,
In programming, counting starts at 0.
mm,
It seems weird, but that's how most programming languages do it, and it's generally agreed to be better.
mm.
This also means that the last index in this list of 4 elements is 3. What happens if you try getting an index greater than that? So, for example, try 4.
As in, and this last print changed to 4?
Yep.
Wait.
Index error, list index out of range.
So,
There you go. Words 4 and beyond don't exist. So trying that will give you an error. That first program is a bit repetitive. Let's improve it with a list and a loop. Seems kind of like bogus work, but let's try it.
okay. So clear this out.
Yep, don't
All
need
right.
that.
Why name it indices and
Indices is like a proper way, is like a posh way of pluralizing index.
but where does it explain that?
It doesn't
Where does
explain
it
that.
exactly? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I guess you just have to either know
Yeah,
that or
yeah.
figure it out from
The,
context.
the farther we go through with this, the more conflicted I feel with Future Coder.
Mm. But
Yeah,
we're gonna
I'm
get
starting
through
to
it.
really,
We're gonna finish it.
yeah, right. But if I was gonna like advocate like a good place to go to for a complete beginner,
Hmm.
I would not recommend Future Coder. Now that I'm kind of
Now,
seeing it
now that
more.
you've seen it more, yeah, especially
Yeah,
especially someone who's a beginner and doesn't have anyone to guide them.
yeah,
There are probably better spaces for that. Okay, let's
yeah.
run this.
Okay. Okay. Ooh.
Oh, what will it
Okay.
be?
So for index and indices. So for each um index 0, everything starts with 0, 1, and then 2 being 1 being I mean 0 being this, 1 being is, 2 being a, 3 being a list. So if I'm putting index, it's gonna start I mean, it's gonna start with the 0, which being this, and then print. Ooh, print words. Closing bracket, index bracket. I mean, you know what I mean.
Hmm.
Bracket, index bracket. Why are we doing that? Why are we doing that?
So what will on the line that says print words index? What will be the value of index?
I mean, I'm gonna guess 1, because it already printed the first index of 0. Um,
Well, it
does that make
depends on the
sense?
iteration of the loop.
Uh-huh.
On the 0 iteration of the loop, on line 5, index will be equal to 0, and on line 6, index will be equal to 0.
Wait, where are you getting that? Wait, that line 6. So
Oh, in the code that you wrote, there are line numbers.
oh, you're looking. Okay, I'm getting an example for some reason.
Yeah, well, the
Um,
example is kind of the same code, but it's
yeah,
nice to see the line numbers. So on line
right,
4, we hit 4 index and indices.
right.
On that
So
first iteration, index equals 0.
yeah,
We go to line
second,
5, we print index, so that means we print 0.
right.
On line 6, we go print words bracket index. So that means we print words bracket 0.
I don't know why I thought, but already printed at 0. Why is it not printing the next index of
Print
That's what
say
I'm thinking.
print functions don't alter variables. They just display them.
Okay, so because despite this being here,
Uh-huh.
it's not gonna just print the 0 by itself. It's gonna instead prioritize this and
Well, it's going to do one thing at a time. On line 5, it'll print 0, so you'll have a 0 in the output.
right.
On line 6, it'll print something else.
Yeah, I mean, but you're saying the index it's gonna use is, I mean, the first index it's going to use is 0.
That's correct.
Um, that is, excuse me, that is perplexing because this whole time I've been thinking that in the loop, um, if there's a print prior to the print, which this is the case, this print here that's prior, um, it's gonna take the placeholder of, how do I say it? Because it's printing the index first. I'm thinking it's gonna take this and since if the loop follows in sequence, since our 0 has already been printed, I'm thinking it's gonna use the next index, which is 1. You get
The
my logic?
I
Like,
get your logic, but the print function does not have that power.
okay, maybe I'm giving the print too much credit.
Mm-hmm.
Um, okay, so if that's the case,
Another way is you're kind of thinking of index like a book. You
mhm,
read one page and then you read the next page,
mhm,
but it's more like index is a photo. And on line 5, we glance at the photo and then we put the photo away. And then we get to line 6 and we glance at the photo and it's the same photo.
but okay, okay, okay. I'm seeing what you're putting down. So if that's the case, 0 here, but that automatic. Okay, sorry. Okay, so 0 here, words. Now, when it says print words,
Mm-hmm.
does that it wouldn't print out this whole entire list,
Well, because of the
right?
bracket 0, it's going to print only something from the list.
Right, this.
Yeah, that's right. So you have
So,
your first 2 lines figured out.
right. So, but but these answers are. But it's not going to print out the literal number 0. It's going to print out this for line 5.
It is going to print out 0. What else would it print?
Oh my gosh. Okay. This is perplexing. Because I'm thinking when it says, okay, so it's going to print it out like, it's going to print out like it's an integer. I know it's not,
Mm-hmm.
but it's going to print it out like it's
It
an
is an
integer.
integer.
It is an integer. Oh my gosh. I don't know why this threw me off. Like, I'm thinking this number is like, is code for, um, the first item in the list. The one is, you know, this
I mean, you
next
are
item.
picking up on a pattern that does exist,
Yeah.
but that doesn't mean that 0 is equal to this.
Hmm. So if that's the case, it's gonna print this, and then it's gonna loop it again where it does. Wait, what was the need for this then? What?
For the exercise.
Oh, is this for exercise sake? Okay, so it's not about efficiency here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah. Yay. All right.
that's a bit better, but writing out 0, 1, 2, dot, dot, dot isn't great, especially
Hmm.
if it gets long.
Yeah.
There's a handy range function to do that part for you.
Hmm.
Replace bracket 0, 1, 2, 3 bracket with range paren 4, i.e. indices equal range paren 4.
Wait, what? To the per place with range 4. So instead of having to print each number at a time, it automatic when I put range 4, it automatically is going to know starting from 0
Mm-hmm.
to, well, 4, the limit. Um,
So it turns out it's exclusive at the end, so it'll only go up to 3.
wait, what? Then
Up to, but not including 4.
If that's the case, why not make it simple for me and just do range 3 and then make it to that actual number? Like eh, that that seems so unnecessary.
Well, it's because the reason is a list with 4 items has the indices 0 through 3.
Mm,
0, 1, 2, 3.
mm.
1, 2, 3, 4. So when you say range 4, it gives you four numbers, and those numbers just happen to be 0, 1, 2, 3.
Because it has to start with 0.
Yeah, it has to start with 0, but it also wants the number that you give to the function to be the number of things that you get.
Mm. Okay, now I'm not mad at it. In
Good.
fact, I'm the foolish one. Um, so, but but how do I even okay, I know it says okay. So indices equals okay, now I got you. I got you.
That's a
So,
good point, Solaris, but let's not delve into that right now.
what was he saying?
Oh, he's talking about generators.
Oh,
Don't worry about
isn't
it.
that the same guy who was talking about generators last time?
I don't think he was talking about generators last time, but he's been around.
Huh,
He's often here.
huh.
Hi,
Okay.
Solaris.
And then how do I change?
You
No, I
don't
can
change
keep
anything
this.
else.
Okay, it's just it was speaking for when making a variable.
Yeah, because on line 2, you do range 4 and you assign it to indices, and then on line 4 you can use indices, and it works out.
Hmm. As you can see, the result is the same. Try this. Ooh, what's this about?
Wait, what's that going to do? Huh, that's
Wait,
interesting.
wait, wait. You would know, right?
I don't know.
Whoa. Okay,
This
we're
is kind
into
of a
it.
weird one.
Wait, so indices equals well 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Print indices 0. Isn't it contradictive?
Indices bracket 0. What do you mean?
Because
Contradictive of what?
because indices equals it's like printing itself, like printing the variable, but also telling it.
It's
Oh, okay, I
trying to
get it. I get it.
print the contents of the variable at position 0.
Okay.
But I
I'm
don't know if it's going to work. I don't know what this is going to do.
wait.
I'm kind of interested.
I feel like it's gonna work and it's just gonna print 0, 1, 2, 3. Wait, wait. No, it wouldn't have brackets in it, right?
I agree that it would not have brackets.
Okay. See. Yeah, 0, 1, 2, 3. You see, it tried baiting me. If
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know any better, if I didn't know any
Mm,
better, I would have fell for that. I
okay.
would have fell. It even tried baiting me even more.
Yep, it did.
What? Ah,
Oh, it does
see?
work.
Huh.
Weird.
Weird. Very weird.
Now try indices 4 in the shell. That's interesting.
Well, it's gonna be an error.
In the shell.
Oh, I'm gonna gamble. Wait, no. Actually, I'm wrong here. I'm wrong here. No, I'm lying. It's gonna be an error. Yes. See,
Wow.
I,
Yeah,
I've learned. I've
you
learned.
have learned. Range 4 is the same thing as bracket 1, 2, 3, 4 bracket
Almost.
dot almost. Try range paren 4 in the shell.
Range for 4 in the shell.
In the shell.
Oh, right. I knew that. Is that? Well, why would it? Why would I don't think it would give me an output for this. Let me just run it in this
So it just
range.
says range 0, comma 4. That's probably a bit surprising. If you're
Hmm.
curious, if you're curious, the 0 represents the start of the range. The 0
Hmm.
is the default start, so range paren 4 is equal to range paren 0, comma 4. 4 is the end of the range, but the end is always excluded, so the last value is 3. If you're
Hmm.
confused now, don't worry about it. I don't think that's very reassuring.
No, no, it's not.
There's a good reason for why range paren 4 is not actually a list. It makes programs faster and more efficient. It's not worth explaining that more right now, but you can easily convert it to a list. Try list range 4 in the shell.
All right, sorry. Sorry, it's just I can't help but just laugh about the "don't worry about it." Like imagine, imagine you come up to your landlord saying you don't have enough money for rent,
Yeah.
and he says, "Don't worry about it."
Or no, you say don't worry about it.
No, no, no,
The
no, no.
landlord says don't worry about it?
The landlord says,
I
"Don't
was.
worry
What is
about
that?
it."
What would that
I
mean?
Yeah, I would be even more worried about it because
Uh
then that's just him saying, "I don't have a
huh.
home to worry about."
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
yeah. So it wants me to type list. Oh, what the heck?
List,
List.
paren, range,
Wait, oh, oh, oh.
paren 4. I wonder if it's
Huh.
going to quiz you on this one. Yes, it
Of
will.
course. All right. So wait, but what? How would? There's no lists. I never created a list in the terminal.
Yeah, it's a new thing. You haven't seen this before.
Give me a second. Give me a second. Wait, give me a second. No, what the heck? Huh?
Got it.
Really? It's that simple?
Yes, it is.
Huh? I don't know. I
So,
don't know why I feel so smart right now.
well, because I mean, you did get the quiz right. Let's see. That's just a demonstration to let you see a range in a more familiar form. You should almost never actually do that. Like, imagine if you did list paren range paren 10 million. That would be a bad idea.
Oh, wait. No, you give me. Hold up. 1 second.
Are you gonna
Wait,
do
can
it?
you
You gonna
handle
try
this?
it? I don't know what will
Wait,
happen.
wait. Range, actually,
Actually, 10
type.
million. 10 0 0 0 0 0 0 0.
I can't even handle. Wait, I'm just making sure I count this right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did it right.
Yeah, you did. What's
Yeah.
it gonna do? It's trying.
Wait, did I crash it?
Maybe.
I crashed it.
Mm-hmm.
I crashed it. Wait, can I cancel? Is there a way to?
I don't think so. Short of reloading the page. Yeah, don't worry about it. The server will time out eventually. Solaris says
uh,
it should be okay. 10 million is not that much. Did
but look how it's
did you
struggling.
did you refresh it?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I
Okay.
refreshed it. I got scared. Yeah,
That's funny.
yeah.
Okay, go back to full screen.
Oh yeah, yeah. There we go.
Solaris says should take a few seconds. Well,
No, it
we ran
was.
out of patience.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
uh,
I wonder how far it can go before it like starts to slow down.
Crashes. It has to have a memory limit. I feel.
Uh-huh. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So probably what it was doing is it was trying to create a list that long, and it
Yeah.
may have ran out of memory on the little cloud computer, or maybe it's happening locally on your computer. I don't know where they execute the Python code for
Yeah, I
Future
don't think my
Coder.
computer can handle it
Uh,
anyways.
to do find out where Future Coder executes Python code.
Hmm.
Do that later. Whoa, I'm orange. That's interesting.
You're orange. Whoa, you should probably go to a doctor.
Probably get that checked out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it wants you to just run it this way.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, we can get. Oh wait, never mind.
Which one?
We forgot to read some stuff. It says that's just a
Oh, sure.
demonstration to let you see range in a more familiar form. You should almost never actually do that. If you're feeling overwhelmed, don't worry. All you need to know is that range paren n is very similar to the list bracket 0, 1, 2, da 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 da, n minus 2, n minus 1 bracket. By the way, you can get the number of elements in a list, commonly called the length, using the len function. Try it by running this code.
Wait, this is a list. Print one words. But you can get the number of elements in a list. Elements. What are elements again? What are elements?
Elements are like the
I'm gonna,
things in the list.
I'm gonna gamble 3 because of the way it counts things.
Oh.
No, I probably that's wrong. Yeah, I knew it.
Yeah, it's 4.
Yeah. Yeah, that threw me off
Mm-hmm.
because of the way it counts range. It made me think that how it counts everything else. That threw me off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, it's tricky because when you're talking about the count, you use the actual number, but when you're talking about the index, you use one less than the number.
Yeah, that's gonna be totally easy to remember.
Yeah, totally easy, totally
Oh my
simple.
God, totally. Um, okay. It says if in non-empty list words press the last element. For example, if words equals this is a one should just print list. Well,
Well,
I accidentally did this before.
oh yeah.
Um, I I think.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Wait, so if I print, wait, no. Wait, how do I do it? How am I supposed to type it? Using len, right?
Uh huh. You're supposed to do it using len because they
It's
just
not
showed
the
you
way.
len.
Yeah, it's not the way we just did it. Because no.
No, it's not the thing we just did. It's something
Let me
different.
just see what. Okay, len words. So, but it has to involve len.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yes, it does. In fact, I'll even tell you it has to involve len paren words
oh, but it has to be something else included in the
in the print functions parens.
print.
Yes.
Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Len words. List. Wait, print. Not a plus. No jar. No. Wait, give me a second. It's gonna come to me. Not four. What's the number of elements? How do I get it to do more than that? How do I get it to do more than that? Uh, no, I'm lost. I,
What time is it? Well, it's been 42 minutes.
yeah,
What we could do is leave this for tomorrow and take some time for me to come up with the next assignment.
I think we should wrap it up, or at least with this part, and then
Okay.
so that way I have time to marinate
Mm-hmm.
on what happened and question you on it tomorrow,
Okay.
and then
Yep.
also doing that assignment.
So I'm gonna cut away from your future coder screen, but we've still
Yeah,
got your voice and your astronaut picture on the screen.
yeah, yeah.
And I'm gonna go to my web browser and I'm gonna look at two things. I'm gonna look at futurecoder.io and I'm gonna look at github.com/ the repository that we've been working on.
Uh-huh.
What did we call? Oh, we called it practice.
Yeah, practice for the practice, I think.
I think the repository name was simply practice.
Oh, okay, sorry. Just so many practice.
Okay, practice ekand/practice. Sync fork. I'm gonna update my branch to bring it in sync with yours,
Mhm.
and I'm going to add file, create new file. FutureCoder 003/starter.py. Um, oops.
Well, I recently became aware that um, like very knowledgeable Python users,
Mm-hmm.
if you want to call it that,
Okay.
um, can become data scientists.
Yes.
and it makes really good money.
Yes, it does.
So if I was going that route, I don't think it would take as many years
Data
as
science is still difficult.
damn it. There's really no shortcuts. I mean, it should take me several years to learn Python, right? That's not right.
There's a blog article by a Google employee called Teach Yourself to Code in 10 Years.
Yeah, that says enough.
So I
Oh my
mean, and
god.
they're talking about getting to a high level of proficiency and sophistication in that time,
Yeah.
but it does take time. Um, add
Man, I'll be
together
34.
the three string variables
I mean,
to reassemble the word, print the result.
I would I would hope I can get a job in 3 years' time
Hmm.
involving this, because that'll really help me
Hmm.
like stay sharp, because I'm doing a job that involves what I'm learning. Um and I would and then I would want to continue spending at least an hour
Hmm.
learning something new about coding, and ultimately, get to what that guy was talking about in
Hmm.
10 years time. Now I can't say how I'm going to feel a month from now, 6 months from now.
Right.
That's why I feel like it's imperative that I surround myself by a certain group of people that have that same drive. I think that can really like keep me in the zone, as long as I keep surrounding myself with people that are, into this. Um, that's what I feel like could be the make or break
Hmm.
for this, journey of mine. Um, so I mean, yeah, your Discord seems awesome for that. It's just you know, me being so new to all this, I feel like it can be even more overwhelming, me getting involved in projects when I'm struggling as is, just trying to get the basics down of one language.
Uh-huh. Right.
Yeah. So, and that's why I said in due time, I would want to like join those projects. But right now, like I'm at the phase of like, do I really even want to do this? Like, um, and I always have to like shut down that voice
Hmm.
saying like, "Hey, let's just take a day off and we'll just do it tomorrow," knowing darn well
Mm.
that it's gonna be 2 days and then 3 days and then that slippery slope.
Right.
I'm
Right.
always trying to shut down that voice that's telling me, "Hey, I don't feel up for this," and I have to keep bringing back that voice of, "Hey, I have to get this done if I want to make a smart investment in myself."
Hmm.
Um, that's really what's stopping a lot of people from success, is because they're dependent on their emotions. They're looking for motivation to do things, as if motivation was some currency lying around that you need to utilize in order to get what you want. Motivation is always there.
Motivation is a muscle.
Yeah, it's a muscle. Yeah, it's always there, but you just have to build that motivation. Like you said it so great. Motivation is a muscle. The way we talk about motivation, well, not we, but how generally people talk about motivation. They talk about it like it's some magical feeling that arises out of nowhere, and when it does, you stride with it. Like, I love the way we put it. Um, like I like on social media, like you'll see these posts about like watch this if you're looking for motivation. Like read this if you need motivation. Like it gives this false sense of reality where someone is constantly having to, I mean, thinks that they need to look for this motivation to start doing something. Like they're looking for the right time to do it. There, there's no right time to do it. If anything, the right time is now. If you don't start now, you probably will never start later. Um, so
Mm,
sorry to go
that's
on
okay.
rant, but my whole point here today is that, thank you for helping me start this journey. Um, and it's been great that I've been able to bond with someone as I
Mm,
learn about this whole gigantic field of coding. Um, and it's really helped me stay locked in on the commitment
great.
because it's that pressure that I mean, I know you're not doing any kind of peer pressure, but it's that pressure of I don't want to tell him,
Mm,
um, I don't want to do it today, or because I feel like I'm letting you down
interesting.
when
Okay.
I'm not going through with it. Even though I've made this all completely of my own will, like I've started this completely off of my own decision. I feel that pressure of like I don't want to tell him no. He's committed all these hours, 12 plus days now.
I
Um
think we're on day
and
16.
day 16, look at that. I have basically I've nearly taken an entire day's worth of time from you. And for me to
Wow.
just say, yeah, that's really, yeah, it's nearly a whole 16 hours at least.
That's like the
Um
waking hours of a day.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And for me to say, hey, I don't want to do this anymore. Not for any good reason, but for something trivial as I just don't feel motivated. So that's why I feel like it's so great that I'm doing this with somebody. Like I'm doing this with a person. Because I feel like if I started this completely alone, I feel like I would not only get like very frustrated, even well, more frustrated than I've been, more confused than I've been, and just overall just not have that level of commitment that I'm doing now. It was a must that I had to start this with somebody. Um, and I'm
Mhm.
just constantly building that muscle, like you said, building that muscle of motivation, building that motivation muscle. I guess we could word it like that.
I think I want to
But,
change my statement. I think
uh,
motivation is like the weather, but consistency is a muscle.
mm, yeah, that does sound better because it's gonna come and go how I feel about doing this. That will always be just like the seasons.
Hmm.
I'm some days I'll be up for it, some days I won't.
Yeah.
But as long as, like you said, I build up that consistency, it'll be like a sixth sense for me, just like breathing. I want this to be as common as breathing.
Wow.
So, yeah, yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. And I'm seeing the world, the way the world is shifting. And at-home jobs are in. I mean, even before COVID, I feel like at-home jobs are just in.
Hmm.
And I'm tired of 9 to 5s. Um, I'm tired of not really getting my money, like my time's worth.
Mm.
Um, and even more than that, even deeper than that, I'm tired of an environment that lacks growth. Like, yeah, I feel like these 9 to 5 jobs, I'm stuck in place. I'm making the same amount of money, and if I make quote unquote a raise, it's just to keep up with inflation.
Mm.
Um, and this is definitely in. This could go just about anywhere. Um, it's not a skill that I pick up and it's only good in one situation. No, this is universal. Um,
Mm.
so
Yeah, coding
yeah,
applies to so many things. Like
yeah,
every company has computers now.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We're we're all I've listened to like a podcast with Elon Musk and Joe
Oh,
Rogan,
okay.
um, and um, Elon Musk said we're virtually cyborgs
Mm,
because we cannot we cannot get by in this world without electronics.
hmm
Like phones, for example, phones are an extension of ourselves and the portable computers. And we essentially cannot live without these devices. If we want to get, I mean, if we want to do well, um, in 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 this corporate setting, um, corporate America, I mean, we need a phone to operate. Um, and that's what he meant by like we're virtually cyborgs, because like this phone is a part of us. Like it helps me communicate with people. It helps store information. It helps gather information. Um, so yeah, like you said, I mean, every company has computers. I mean, we're becoming more and more um, technologically dependent.
hmm
Like we're really dependent now. Only you can only imagine what 20 years from now, 50 years, like it's only gonna scale up from there. And I want to keep up. I want to keep up,
hmm
because it's really scary how automated everything is nowadays. Um, and who's to say that any other career that I want to get into won't be replaced by a robot? At least I'll have the knowledge to build those robots.
That's the
Uh,
game.
yeah, yeah. Um, but I'm done with my tangents. But
Okay.
yeah, yeah. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow. I mean, let me know what's the right time. But
Yeah, I'll think about it and let you know.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you so much.
See you around.
See ya.
Oh, okay, let me go to, I guess, this screen. Oh no, let's go to full webcam. Yeah, but I want no filter USB turned on for now. I don't think it's being sent to there. Let's okay. Uh about the syntax we were talking about last time. Yes, Solaris. Let's talk about syntax. Star x comma map paren dot dot dot. Solaris says, well, the general form is a comma a or excuse me, a1 comma a2 comma dot 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 an comma star last elements equals iterable. Oh, I think I see it. I think I get it. Let me clip this and I'll come back to it later. Or star first elements a1 dot 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 an. First elements or last elements will be lists, and they're arbitrary length because the star, that's what the star does. Okay, I think I'm making progress on getting this. But if you do, for example, a comma star x equal bracket 5, it works. A is 5 and x is an empty list. Oh, that's ridiculous. That's wild. Be nice if I had Twitch chat up on screen right now, but I'm not set up for that. I should put some paintings on the wall behind me. It's about time to do that. Also, you can do star x comma equal any iterable, and x will be a list containing the elements. Just like x equals bracket star iterable. So we're taking any variable and we're assigning it to star x. It still seems a little strange, but I think I'm getting it. However, you need the comma. Star x equal iterable is a syntax error. It's a weird syntax. Oh, star first elements comma an comma dot 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 an equals iterable. That one, but n equals 0. Yep, got it. That's cool. So star first elements comma equals iterable. I think I get it. It's wild, but I think I get it. Okay, I'm gonna go on a stream break. Be right back. I'll be around. I after this, I'll either get into the Winamax challenge or um some other ideas that I have, but maybe the Winamax challenge. Hello, welcome back. Or maybe you should be welcoming me back. I might have that backwards. Welcome back, backwards, backwards, welcome back. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'll stop. Except stopping means dead air, and we don't want that. Okay, I was gonna look into something that I had an idea to get into today. Okay, I'm not sure about that. I have let me talk about actually I know what I remember what I was gonna do. What other I was maybe gonna do. Edit stream info. I need to check on I'm a little flustered, but we're gonna figure it out. Okay, that one looks good. So I can go back to Twitch. Okay, we are on just chatting, and I've updated to I've updated the stream title to the Byte Bunch exclamation Discord. So, what is the Byte Bunch and why am I wearing headphones? Let's try that again. So, let's get this camera a little bit in a different place. Real professional. Thank you, Solaris. So, stream elements. No, I'm not talking about stream elements. I am talking about the Byte Bunch. The Byte Bunch is a Discord server that I recently inherited, and it was also recently created. It's a small server. It's got about 8 to 10 of us now. And the full title is The Byte Bunch Programming Projects Together. And the whole point of it is to do programming projects together. Most of us are here because we want to learn Python, or not just Python, Python, C#, other things too. But we want to learn programming and learn how to do projects and learn how to work together as a team. And by doing that, have projects on our resume that help with getting jobs or better jobs or first jobs or new jobs or what have you. We've got a couple projects that I'll talk about that we've been working on. We have one person working on a decimal to binary converter, which is it's a practice project, but I'm interested in the way that we're going to incorporate some. We're going to do a style guide with automatic checking of the style and formatting and variable casing and things like that. And we're working on the Discord bot, a couple of us. One of the things it's going to do is replace the Me6 bot so that users in the Discord can click on emoji reactions to a particular message, and get a role in the server. It could be Pythonista, it could be C# developer, it could be some other things. There's a looking for project role that we will assign to people. I had another project idea that I haven't jumped into building it, but I'm going to talk about it because I find it interesting and I think I might get into it at some point in the future. I'm also going to maybe turn off this monitor so I decrease the temptation to look at myself and increase the likelihood that I actually look at the camera. The project idea that I had most recently is called, I'm going to call it I Need a Review. Partially because I came up with the name and bought the website a little while ago, and partially because, well, I think it's an okay name. What this will be is a sort of marketplace for reviews. Users can go onto this site and submit a link to their music or their video or their novel, or maybe not a whole novel, maybe a whole novel. I'll have to think about that. Or their short story, perhaps, or their art or their poem. And they spend credits on the website and they get their work reviewed by somebody. The question is, who does the reviews? Well, that's how you get the credits on the site. You get credits by reviewing other people's work. And for every 3 reviews you create or 3 reviews you perform, you get one piece of your stuff reviewed. So that's an idea that I have. Another person wants to use C# to build a desktop command line app to do some interacting with a SQL database. I want to see what this happens to be. I don't know why my phone is still making noises. Okay. Yeah. Maybe that's all I have to talk about on that right now. But that has been just chatting about the Byte Bunch. Okay, gonna bring my screen back. I was up too early this morning. I am a little bit tired. Okay. You know what? Let's get back into coding game. So let's go edit stream info, back to software and game development. The Byte Bunch Discord. Yeah, I was going to change that to coding game exclamation Discord. We're going to go to iCharmce.app. Interesting that it's .app. I don't think it needs to be. Maybe it does need to be. Oh, interesting. Quick start. All right, I was working on my YouTube thing. I almost forgot about another. So I saw a kind of cool little project on Reddit today, and I forget what it was called or what the URL was, but it tells you the length of a YouTube playlist. It just queries how long are all the videos in the playlist, and it adds up the minutes and seconds and tells you how many minutes and potentially how many hours long is the playlist. I thought that was pretty neat. What is the name of this program? Why can't I see it? Well, I can make it bigger now. Winamax sponsored challenge, and it takes it off the screen for some reason, but we can bring it back. Hey, Dring Boss, thank you for following. I appreciate it. Oh wow, I don't know if I have the brain power for this project tonight. Wow. Okay. First time I've been getting hate in the chat. I don't know what to do about this. I don't even know what that means. Okay, we're done. How do I kick someone? No, I don't want to. I don't want to block them. I want to ban them. Where's the ban button? Oh, it's mod/Drangus to kick you. Oh, that's really helpful. Thank you. I'll make sure to do that. Where's the darn ban button? Hey, Slim Jim Sammy, thanks for. Filter their messages out of chats you don't moderate. I don't know what that means, but I'm still going to block you. This game low key probably sucks. Just give up now. I don't know what game you mean, but if you're going to come in here. If you're gonna come here talking like that, we're gonna drop the block hammer. I need to research how this stuff works on Twitch. Okay, I need to ban some people. Slash ban slash ban Drang Boss. Okay, Drang, you're out of here. Um, so okay, wow. That was that was a whole thing. Welcome, opioid fiend. You seem like you're not causing trouble, so welcome. Wow, I need to sit back for a second. So opioid fiend, if I understand the icon correctly, you are listening only. So it probably doesn't help me much to scroll through the code on here. But I don't think I have it on GitHub right now, but I could put it on GitHub. And then I could link you to the stuff. So why don't I do that? I need to look through here and do some git ignoring and some other stuff. Star.gif. I don't want to commit any of the images. Star.png. I don't know what this I want to test viz.py is, so I'll git ignore that, even though it's currently in there. No, I won't git ignore it. Okay, this was testing the viz.py. That's fine. Main.py is the main thing. Huh, I am annoyed by those people. I mean, they're gone, so they can't do anything, but I'm still annoyed by them. Okay. GitHub.com. You know, I can probably create a repository from the command line if I have the GitHub command line tool installed. That might be kind of nice. I'm just gonna call this repository coding no template. Owner is me. Fun game puzzles, public, readme, get ignore. I don't want to get ignore because I've already got to get ignore. I don't even want to readme because I might already have a readme. Choose a license, none. That's fine. It's just code challenges. Solar says you may make me a mod. I would like that very much. Thank you. How do I do that? Twitch mod. Okay, I just do copy. Okay, I'm going back to GitHub. I've got coding game. I've done this kind of thing before, so I'll just copy the link. Then I'll go to here. You appear to have cloned an empty repository. That's okay. I'm okay with that. That's interesting that it gave me a warning that I closed a thingy. Okay. Wait, what am I doing? I'm pretty tired today. I think I got up too early. I think I said that already. Gosh. Ank youth. Thank you. You are welcome. Oh, look at the moderator sword. I like it. I like it very much. It is righteous. Okay, I want to copy some of the things from. Let's just do this in the Finder. I don't have the brain for doing it the right way right now. I'm gonna Winamax sponsored challenge. Open in Finder. Winamax sponsored challenge. I don't want to grab the Venv. I don't want to grab PyCache. I think I want the GIFs and stuff. What are definitions up? Oh, I remember that. I want Fibonacci.gif. I want that.png. I want that. I want that. I want that. I don't want the VNV. Open. I'll be right back on my window. Oh, I want to make a new directory. I'll do that when I open it. I can trust this project. It's only my code. What's going on? Oh, right. It's like that. Let's go full screen. Let's make a new directory. Winamax sponsored. Winamax sponsored challenge. Take all this stuff, put it in here, refactor, yep. And then we'll do, we've already got Git in here, don't we? Yeah, we do. Bring back the stream. Bring up this. Let's go main.py. Let's do some. Oh, I forgot the dot get ignore. I need to do a. Solar says, I believe last time you were trying to work with something that would display the tree of calls of a recursive function, but it did not completely work. It did completely work eventually. I should probably do a requirements.txt eventually. I forgot the dot get ignore. I want to bring that over here or copy it over here. There's dot get ignore. Okay. Get status. Dot get ignore and the definitions. I want main test golf to do dot text. I don't know why this is taking me so long. Sorry about that, but we're gonna get through it. Git add dot says you have codinggame.gif, but you don't have codinggame.png. Oh, okay, so maybe it's not 100% working, but it's at least you should have that. You should have had that if it worked. Okay, so we're mostly working. Add files from other directory. Git push. Okay, so I whoever that was, opioid fiend, if you're still around, you may now go see the code. I'll send you a link to the specific file that matters. Just a quick scan to make sure I haven't put anything. No, this is all just challenge stuff. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, the code's a mess. The code's kind of embarrassing, but other than that, it's fine. Okay. Now I want to go to the the original folder. So CD, I think it's just PyCharm projects. Let's CD Winamax sponsored challenge. Pip freeze. We'll just use that. Vim requirements.txt. Right quit. And then we can, we need a source. No, we need a python -m venv. You know what? Don't ask again. If I want to add something to Git, I'll add it. Oh, I called it venv. Do I care? I actually do. Sorry, sad to say, but I actually do care enough that I'm going to delete this whole thing and start over. It only took like a few moments. Okay, source venv bin activate pip install -r requirements.txt. Double L on the L. Solaris, do you have opinions on poetry? Python poetry? Solaris says poetry question mark. I'm not sure what you mean by that question mark, but let me link you to the thing I'm talking about. python-poetry.org. That's the thing I'm curious if you have an opinion on. Looks like something weird is going on with PsychoPG2. pip 23.1 will enforce this behavior change. A possible replacement is to enable the use PEP 517 option. Discussion can be found. Okay, I don't think I care enough to figure that out. Configure Python interpreter. Add new interpreter. Add local interpreter. Solaris says, I had never heard of it before. So as I'm, thinking about the projects in the Discord, I'm thinking about whether to recommend that we use poetry instead of pip, because it seems to have some potential advantages. Although Anthony Wright's code had some issues with it, and he has a YouTube video about that. Wait, why the hell do I have NumPy and PsychoPG2? What file did I take this from? Winamax sponsored challenge. Oh, it probably needs it for the... Why does it need all that? And it still isn't. Wait a second. Oh, ah, that's annoying. That's really annoying. I did that all wrong. Close this terminal. Get another terminal. I need to be in a virtual environment when I do the pip freeze. Otherwise, it doesn't tell me what I want to know. Okay, this makes more sense. It's got recursion visualizer. Okay. Command requirements.txt. Oh, this is annoying. So here we go again, this old dance. Python -m venv. Let's get up in my chair a little bit more. Now, oh, we need to I think I may have confused PyCharm. Wait, was I not in my... Oh, now is when I want to install requirements.txt. I can't believe I'm making this many mistakes right now. Now maybe it'll do a little better. Okay. Can we select run main.py? Finally, we're getting back into it. Okay, so what's the difference between the PNG and the .gif? That's the big question here. Can I open these in... Oh, I can. That's neat. But it only shows me... maybe it only shows me the first... If I can get through all of them. In the PNG, you have the results of each call. Compare Fibonacci.png and .gif. Oh, it's the final state in the PNG. Okay. And also, there's one more thing. It has the... This has n equals 6, s equals dot. This also has the 2. What does the 2 represent? Solar says weird last time it was animated. Well, maybe PyCharm can't animate it and you have to use preview to animate it. But I don't care that it's not animated because I can see the whole thing. The 2 is the result of this particular call. Bad label format. Analysis output equal true. Board string equals that tick. I don't know if the problem is this caret here or if it's this thing here. And I don't know why it is holding this. All right, let's inspect this function. It's in main.py. It's new iter. It takes a board string. Oh, I have to turn next board into next board into a string, don't I? No, boards. This is board string. The 2 is the result of this particular call. But it seems to be giving... Let's do a debug on this. Actually, I want to go to the next line. Wait, why is it not going to the next line for me? There we go. Where is next board? Oh, next board is not a string. But if I'm giving it a string on the way in, why am I not getting a string on the way out? Oh, I messed that up. Darn. No, that's okay. I take board string. We have board string. What is the type of next board? Next board is the list type. I need to refactor so that next board is a string, which is difficult because I don't understand why next board is currently a list type. Here's board. Board equals deep copy board is complete board. Then we return board. Oh, there it is. That's where it's coming from. Okay, so we just need to turn this into a board list to board string. Of board. And now we need to look at where this function is returning something. We've got it in a bunch of places, including in the tests. That's not where I want to do it. I want to access it down here. And I think now it'll work okay. It'll return all the way up. So is that all I need to do? Hey, that was quick when it worked correctly. There's coding game.png. Wait, it's so short. I guess I must be doing the simple one. Let's do the less simple one. Gosh, this code needs a refactor. I think I'll do an hour of ASMR refactoring. No talking, just the screen and the keyboard. I don't know what this output is all about. This one's taking a bit longer. This one's taking a lot longer. Well, coding game.png successfully written. That's the one I care about right now. Uh-oh. 11,276 times 765. I don't think PyCharm can even show it to me. Oh, it's a mess. It's big. All right, let's bring this out of the full screen mode. I don't know if the GIF... Oh, there, now it can show it. Now it does it. It's not pretty, but it's working. Oh, you can totally see it, though. This is great. New iterative backtrack. Output analysis equal true. Board string equals such and such. Depth equals 0. It returns that? Oh, because it calls that, and this is the successful run that isn't sure what it's doing. Let me zoom out a little bit. Oops. Wrong window. I don't know how well you'll be able to see this when I get it zoomed out more, but actually I should be going full screen on this, use all the available space I can. So it comes down here, it calls new iterative backtrack, analysis, output equal true, board string equals v dot, etc., etc., etc. Yeah, the ticks are fine. It's just the left and right carets. And this is what that one returns. And that's what that one returns. And they return all the way up to the top. Okay, yeah, the false ones are at the bottom. And in this case, it's not... It doesn't seem that bad. I don't remember, though, if this is one where it failed or not. Solaris says, yes, they will all return the same solution, the unique solution of the puzzle. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, they'll either return false because they went down a bad path, or they'll go over here and they go back up the stack, returning the same things. Solaris says either false, none, or the solution. Okay, this is cool. So I do know that I remember from a chat in a recent stream that someone said their solution was to find all of the paths from ball to hole and then iterative backtracking lay the paths on top of each other to see which ones are consistent. I don't think consistent is quite the right word. Which ones fit together and which ones don't. You know what? Requirements.txt I maybe want to move into Winamax sponsored challenge, but maybe not. Do I want a VNV per challenge or do I want a VNV per coding game? I don't really know. Solar says yes, and it's also more or less my solution. I mean, I'm curious what the less part is. So I'm thinking about like, I'm gonna write a to-do file. Sure, we can add to Git. Pi question mark. I don't know why it insists on doing it that way. Let's move to different strategy. Find valid paths from ball to hole. Then use backtracking to find which combinations of paths in what order make a valid solution. Question mark. I want to refactor this one because it's not a winning solution, but it's a halfway working solution, and I think that's worth turning into something clean. So I'm gonna take away that one, and we're doing this one. I might put a dash in there to show that it's in progress. Oh, that's interesting. PyCharm recognizes something special about the dash version there. Anyway, do a git status. .ds store. Gosh darn it. Interesting that the venv didn't have a .getignore in it. That's weird. Okay. Vim venv slash .get ignore star get status vim .get ignore what was I gonna ignore? Darn it. .ds store, of course. Now we can do git status. Okay, git add dot git commit -m fix visualizer. I think it's an S there. I should probably take out magic for starters. Yeah. I do want the ready for coding game parameter or variable or switch or whatever. Let's see, do I need random for anything? I don't think I do. That's interesting that I conditionally imported visualizer. Well, that's actually important because I don't want to try to import visualizer. I don't want to try to import visualizer on coding game. From copy, import decopy, that's kind of important. I'm going to put it up here. Why is it complaining? Module level import not at top of file. Oh, ready for coding game equals false. That one I should put over here. Oh, but then I need that. Camel case variable imported as lowercase. That's not a big enough problem. Directions, max width, max height, those are useful things. Board list to board string, that is in use. Oh, these are kind of messy, but I'm not going to fix that right now. Def cleanup board for coding game output, that's a useful one. Oh, these notes on the backtrack procedure, we can delete that. Reject again, yeah, because I never got that one to work. First again, next again, that's all trash. Wiki again, backtrack. Depth print, I think I'm keeping. Um, interesting question. Does this thing end up breaking stuff? For now, I'll comment out all the visualization stuff. Oh, you know what? This board to string nonsense is probably going to be really unhelpful. In terms of performance, I mean. So I'm going to go back. Oh, I have a to-do.txt already? Well, I did that. We'll delete the to-do.txt. Do a question mark on that one. I won't do it on this go through. If analysis output, I'll go ahead and set analysis underscore output to 1. Where did I set analysis output? Oh, it's set here. Okay. That's fine. Or it's okay enough. Depth plus equals 1. I must have moved that somewhere else. I'll leave the comments. That's okay. I'm not feeling like being super careful about this or super smooth or super clean. Return none. Yeah, not doing that one. Iterative backtrack, I believe, is no longer in use. So delete that. Accept first, that's all trash. Backtrack, root, reject, my backtrack. I remember when I called backtrack instead of my backtrack and nothing happened. Is complete board. That one might be being used right now. In main.py41. Yeah, that's still good code. Is invalid board is there on 48, so that's valid code. If random.random greater than magic. Don't forget the return false though. That's probably important. Recursive main is trash. Get vol positions, I believe, is good code. Yep. Filter boards for velocity. Never used that one. That's a nice def pass. Average closest distance ball to hole. Return total. I think that one's... Oh, interesting. Oh, excuse me. I bumped the mic. Let me bring it up a little bit, though. May have made some noise on it. That's okay. Do I want this sorting nonsense? It didn't help enough, so let's get rid of it. Now, where else was this used? No usages found. Okay, so we can... Well, since there's a commented out call to it, let's leave it in as a commented out thing. Generate next boards. I'm pretty sure that's a good one. If use magic. And I could take away this directions.copy. In fact, I probably should. Return new boards, def test, etc., etc. Yeah. Def main. Don't need that. Def print board. I think I'm still using print board somewhere. There's so much garbage code in this. Main.py depth print. Okay, so I am doing print board. Although it should really be board to string. but I'm not going to change that now. Parse board, I bet I'm using that. Find holes on board. Where am I using that? I'm using it in test, but nowhere else. That's weird. Guess I can take it out of the tests. Take it out of this test. And now delete that. Calculate distance. Is that a good one? Nope. Is in board. I think that matters. Yeah. Wait, it's in main? Main.py 281. And it's in test golf. What is main.py all about? Wait, that's not in main. That's in hit ball. What are you telling me, PyCharm? Oh, it's in main.py. It's not in the main function. It's just in main.py. Uh-oh, I might have broken something that I didn't mean to. Anyway, is in board is important. Choose direction to hit ball was not a good thing. This is unreachable code, isn't it? Yeah, this is unreachable. Gosh. What a mess. Hit ball I know is good. Although it's not gonna be important when I refactor to do things differently. Get lowest ball number position. Apparently that's only in the tests, so that's gone. Code that only exists to test itself. That's pretty ridiculous. Get locations of holes. I bet that's being used. No, it's not. Must have written that code twice. Get closest hole aboard. Delete that. Now if name equals main. If not ready for coding game, we do all this stuff. I could definitely write an else here. Oh, I deleted main. Oh no. Get stash. Def main. There it is. Now get stash pop. Put main somewhere. I wonder if I deleted something else that I shouldn't have. I think all main did was set things up and call the recursive, the iterative, the whatever. Oh, I have a bald except here. That's not great. At minimum, let's... I know I'm not supposed to do... Yeah, PyCharm, I know I'm not supposed to do too broad exception clause, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm at least, though, going to print error, comma, E, and I'm going to do exception as E. And maybe I want to raise E as well. So let's test two things. Let's test that this still runs. Oops. Let's test up here that this still runs. Starting to make animation, saving to coding game.png failed. Wonder why. Oh, duh, because I commented out the decorator, so of course it's not going to work. Now, why is... Solar says it failed because you no longer have the board to string, etc. shenanigans. I do have the board to string shenanigans still. That is still very much in force. the string to board shenanigans. But I also commented out the decorator that makes the whole thing possible. So that definitely is a problem. Okay. Print board of my test. Why is it doing these on new lines? I don't understand. But I don't think I care. So let's change this into ready for coding game mode. Equals true. We can actually comment out this. And now I can go to the coding game website. Yeah. Solve it. Paste. Playtest case. It failed. Error invalid literal for int with base 10h. Why is the code looking like this? Oh. Because this actually... Okay. Well, let's do a... What's the error? Except value error as e. I know what happened. Okay. Except value error as e pass. Okay. Now what? List object has no attribute split. In board string, the board string shenanigans are breaking things. Solar says, or you can just do it if char dot is numeric char equals int char. That would be better. That would be a better approach. Well, what is this window? So I think the problem is I haven't set my main up for... I probably need to turn board into... what is it? Board list to board like that. Probably like that. Standard up length of next board is equal 1. Oh, I need to set my analysis output. That's not where it matters. That's not where it matters. That's not where it matters. Well, I need to do this in def main. New iterative backtrack, whatever. Analysis output equal false. Now let's try it. Now what? Now why would it do that? Am I missing something? I said analysis output equals false. Ready for coding game equals true. If name equals main, it does. Test. If not ready for coding game, do this, else main. Let's do a sanity check. Look, I even have one prepared. Great. Try again. So sanity check, hello world. Where is length of next boards come from? I bet it's somewhere that I forgot to wrap in a conditional. Sure enough. Got lazy. What else is it going to print that I don't want it to? That's an inefficient if then pass. So now I can get rid of this sanity check hello world and try again. R dot, we're so close. It's the shenanigans. Do I need to switch back to list mode after I get out of? I bet I do. That's definitely the sort of thing that would have to happen. Board string to board list of this whole nonsense. Now does it work? There we go. Fail test cases. We'll get through a few and then we'll fail. Oh, we've got a... Now, why would it fail on this? I guess because test 4 is the first one where it gets into bad territory. Oops. Else comment pass. Try 4 again. Okay, 4 passes. 5 might be one. Oh, 5 does fine. 6, I think, fails. Process has timed out. Yep, sure enough. Okay, it's 2 hours of stream. That means it is time for a little break. So we go to break time. You can continue looking at the failed test on the Winamax sponsored challenge. Give Winamax some free airtime on my stream, and be right back. 2 hours of stream. It's been a long day. I got myself. I like took some steps back by the whole visualizing the recursion thing, and then I took some steps forward by fixing things. And we're at 1 viewer, and I'm not really. I guess I'm not really feeling it tonight anymore. Sammy, my cat is here. Yeah, this is a good time to go off stream. So I'm gonna say, oh, yep, and my cat is sitting in front of my keyboard. So now we're definitely not gonna do anything productive. Thanks for watching. Yeah, that'll be fine. We'll do it that way. Thanks for watching.